Good afternoon, guys. Today, let's do some more talking. Right? I'm gonna make myself a nice coffee after lunch on a nice rainy day. And today we're serving still the same Brazil Trapia, which is fantastic on milk. It is so silky, so gorgeous on milk especially. And yeah, really shout out to Dennis from Tang Mission providing us with that fantastic coffee. Okay, so we're gonna make our coffee, and today we will be talking about the Range Rover P400 HST. Now, the HST is the highest available specification for the Range Rover Sport series, but we'll go into detail about that moving forward. Just make my coffee first. Oat milk. Yeah, I drink oat milk, even though I'm not vegetarian. And I was not vegetarian for this period. Good afternoon, Mr. Lim. Let me show you around your car today. This is the Range Rover P400 HST. So this is the highest end of the Range Rover Sport series, and you can see with the HST exterior styling. Let's go through a 360-degree walk around this car, and moving forward I'll show you the interior of this car. Right, first things first, you can notice that the headlamp unit is the highest spec available. This is the LED matrix headlamps, and you can see that very aggressive exterior styling of the Range Rover Sport. You get the blacked out grills, you get some very nice blacked out Range Rover wordings over there. Furthermore, you also get very nice details over here. You can see that there is the carbon fiber detailing across the grille. Right, so that's the front end of the car. This car is finished in the Indus silver metallic color, and it's a very nice subtle shine for a car that's styled very aggressively and very executively. Right, let's move on to the wheels. These ones are upgraded wheels. These are the 22-inch Range Rover Sport wheels. This is the classic 5 split spoke design. Furthermore, you get the 6-pot calipers finished in red over there. The styling code of this particular rim is the 5086. Yes, 22-inch 5086 style. And you get some carbon fiber bits all across the car here, which gives it a very nice sporty accent. Even a double hood scoop that is finished in carbon fiber. Now these are actually functional as it drives air into the engine bay and then cools the engine as well. So some of it is functional, some of it is purely for cosmetics and for very nice aesthetics as well. You can see the very sharp body lines across the car that give it a very present full stance. Not the best way to describe it, but it gives it a very sharp, very executive and poised, yes, poised, very assured presence on the road. You get that nice sloping roof across the front, slowly slanting to the back, where it conjoins with the spoiler. Now this spoiler is functional as well. You can see that there's actually air being driven down and producing downforce through here as well. This is the third brake light. And you can see the brake lights at the side there as well. This is the 45-degree angle at the back. On the rear, it looks like this. Still very nice, very purposefully built. This is a car that is just shouting presence, right? You get the contrasting black versus silver. You get very big exhaust housings, and the exhaust actually looks like that. Now behind here you also find nice carbon fiber all across. So this car is just packed with sporty design cues. Let's complete the walk around of the exterior, then let's go inside. Absolutely beautiful. It's a menacing presence. Mr. Lim, now that we're ready, let's head inside and have a look at the interior. One last thing to note about the exterior, the door handles on the edges especially, they're painted in black. So to complement or to contrast the exterior silver metallic paint, as well as the A pillar, B pillar and C pillar, the whole framing in black. It's very nice, subtle contrast as well. Welcome to the interior of your new car. This is an exquisite interior full of both luxury as well as very sporty styling cues. Now they do this with a variety of materials, and this is the most impressive, arguably the most impressive part of this car. Now if you check out the seats, the entire car's leather has an extended leather pack called the Windsor pack, and the colors are the ebony black and the pimento. Yes, and this is especially shines on these sport seats because you get the red leather over here with red stitching on the center. You get the black stitching on black leather, but if you look closely on especially this side of the seat, you get red leather, red stitching and black suede or Alcantara level material with red contrasting seats. So that's very nice. It's actually a three-tone leather. On the steering wheel, you get a very nice Alcantara steering wheel as well, with the red leather finished across the center. This is an electronically controlled steering for easy mounting and control, and very precise steering angle. Now, one more thing about the seats is that this is a 16-way adjustable seat. As you can see over there, you get the Range Rover carpet over there with a hook system. This is a very nice, exquisite carpet that really captures a lot of fine dust, as well as cushions your feet. You get the Range Rover side over here, as well as the beautiful sounding, very full and very fine Meridian sound system. Let's get into the car. Close the door, and you can hear immediately the amount of difference it is because of course there's a acoustic lamination on the window frames and on the glass itself. So acoustic lamination helps to keep and isolate and reject sound waves coming in. So you can see immediately this becomes a very quiet, very zenful place. All right, very nice place to be in. The entire roof lining and all the way onto the B pillars over here, this is finished in Alcantara. It's absolutely beautiful with a panoramic sunroof here as well. Now this is the view that you will get in the driver zone. Let us activate the car. Comes standard, of course, in such a car of this caliber is a start-stop button. We're not starting the engine. Let's just start up the electronics. You get the Land Rover greeting system, as well as the entire infotainment system and car adjustment, all right, for all the driving dynamics. And here you can see your mileage is currently at 145 kilometers, an excellent example. Alright, we mentioned the Meridian sound system over here. These are the tweeters. This is the main speaker as well. There's a speaker on the roof as well. So really immersive sound system. That's the SOS button. Let me just put that back. And then you get two compartments over here, one up, one down. Here is where we would put the service booklet, and you can flip this open as well as another compartment. Right, so center console of this car is finished in a very sturdy metal. There's a textured metal, and you can just open up to reveal two cup holders over here. There's lots of features to learn on this car, so we won't cover that in detail. We will show you in person instead. Very nice fit and finish on this car. A waterfall design center console with two screens, as well as a digital display here. Multifunction steering wheel, of course, finished as mentioned before in that beautiful red color, and Alcantara with some metal or steel as very nice accents. You can notice how light bounces off one but doesn't bounce off the other, so it's a very nice steering wheel. Right, you get that brushed textured metal over here as well. This is where you would memory pack. As for different drivers, you can set different driving positions and seating positions for the car. Here you get the window controls over here, you get the side mirror controls over here, and there's also another small compartment over here where you can put small items. Now let's flip that back and take a look at the rear of the car, where it's a 4-seater setup, technically 5, and on both sides you can fit an ISOFIX child seat system. There's a small and subtle safety feature over here. This is the frameless rear view mirror. Very nice frameless design, and yeah, it's a small safety feature that modern luxury cars always try to include in their car. Okay, alright, now let's take a look at the back of the car, where I can show you the boot space. This is an excellently designed boot, of course electronically controlled, revealing a very large, very spacious boot inside. This is carpeted very nicely so that there's both friction as well as dampening for shock and sound as well. So when putting large pieces of luggage or sparse pieces of luggage, even if it rolls around, it is cushioned very nicely. A feature on this car is the rear air suspension. You can activate on both sides over here by pressing and holding. You can see that it raises ever so slightly. Okay, it's not a slight, it's quite a big amount. Okay, yeah, so let's lower that back down. There's also a spare tire included in the car. Let me show you that. It's revealed under this bonnet over here. There you go. And that strap right there is for you to hook it on top. Hook it on top of here, so easy access, one-handed operation. Electronically closed. And there you go. That is your Land Rover Range Rover Sport P400 HST. A lot of carbon fiber goodies, a lot of textured material, a lot of contrast, and a lot of beautifully paired leather, especially on the inside. Before we go, we are going to cover some of the specifications on this car. Now, this car is a 3-liter V6 engine producing 400 horsepower as well as 550 Newton meters of torque. in a very comforting, very luxurious and very quiet interior. It is excellent for daily driving as well as highway cruising. 0 to 100 in this car is 5.9 seconds, and there you go. Where's the basic engine specifications? It's a very luxurious, very executive level drive. We hope you enjoy your car. Thank you so much for trusting Western Circle, and yeah, we hope to see you in person soon. Thank you so much, Mr. Lim.